Hello students, this is Mr. Guy. Today I want to talk to you about something important. I want to talk to you about content words and good paragraphs. Content words, also known as keywords, are a very important part of good writing. Good paragraphs, good essays, good papers have a strong number of content words. The reason why is because content words help carry the message. Words have meaning, and when we use the right words, we're communicating the right meaning. Now let's take a look. Here are some content words. What I want you to do is look at these words and try to decide what kind of paragraph did these words come from? What meaning do these words have? And when we put them all together, what kind of paragraph are we talking about? What kind of communication is happening here? Go ahead and take a look. Now, when I look at these words, friends, candles, presents, candy, fun, clapping, games, musical chairs, hamburgers, food, singing, invitations, this all sounds like a child's birthday party. So these could very well be key words describing a birthday party. Now, these words by themselves, of course, cannot write a good paragraph. They cannot make a good paragraph. However, these words do have meaning, and when these words connect with the reader's mind, they are helping the reader make meaning and helping the reader connect with background information that they have. In other words, it's simply helping communication. It's helping you, the writer, communicate to your reader, and it's very important. Let's look at an example taken from the internet. This is not the best paragraph in the world, but what we're going to do is look at it and decide if it's got content words, if it's using content words to help communicate the message. First, let's look at the message, the topic sentence. California is the most wonderful place to visit because of its variety of weather and its beautiful nature. So that's the topic sentence. California is a wonderful place to visit. Why? Weather and nature. So that means that this paragraph is going to need to talk about weather and nature, and it's going to need content words to do it. Let's take a look. Visitors to California can find any weather they like. They can find cool temperatures in the summer. Also, they can find warm weather in the winter. They can find places that are difficult for humans to live in the summer because they are so hot. Or they can find places closed in the winter because of the snow. On the other hand, visitors can find the nature they like. They can find high mountains and low valleys. Visitors can find a huge forest, a dead desert, and a beautiful coast. So California is the most wonderful place to visit because of its weather and nature. So the question is, does this paragraph communicate about weather and nature in terms of visiting California? Let's take a look. Here we have a little bit of coding. Remember, this was supposed to be about weather and nature. So the weather is in red, nature concepts are in blue. The first part of the paragraph discussed weather. Here are the content words. Let's see, are they all associated with weather? Cool temperatures, warm weather, summer, winter, summer, hot, winter, snow. The answer is yes. These words create a chain of meaning, which are called lexical chains. A chain of meaning associated with weather. And what it shows is that the writer basically stayed on track and communicated about the topic that was supposed to be communicated about. So in the first half of the paragraph, good job. Second half, nature in blue. Let's see if these words are all associated with nature. Nature, high mountains, low valleys, huge forest, dead desert, beautiful coast. weather, back here, nature, back here. This is the concluding sentence at the end of the paragraph. It mentions both things again. So the answer is yes. This writer used content words effectively to stay on track and to give the reader enough concepts, enough words to help keep their mind focused on the meaning. Now let's take a look at a student example that I've received recently. This is an example of 68 words. Let's read it together for a second. E-learning has many benefits which are unknown to a lot of people. First, it helps save effort and time. In addition, it helps the teacher to provide a learning environment that is attractive and reduces the cost of education and training. E-learning can also help universities to accommodate the large number of students and provide education to residents in remote areas while maintaining the quality of learning. Now, this is a simple paragraph. It's not the best paragraph in the world, but what we want to do is we want to look at it in terms of content words. Does the writer stay on track? Does this paragraph give enough content words to keep the meaning on track? So this is 68 words. Let's take a look. Now here are all the words that I think are associated with the content. Here's the topic sentence. E-learning has many benefits. Okay, so here's a big deal here, benefits. So let's look at some words. Save, effort, time, helps, teacher, provide, learning, attractive, reduces, cost, education, training, e-learning, help, accommodate, large numbers, students, provide education, remote, quality learning. So when you look at all these words, this writer uses definitely a sufficient number of content words. If you look here, there's 68 words, 53 of them are content words. That means 77% of the paragraph is made up of content words, and that's pretty good. Often, when I have troubled paragraphs and I'm trying to read them, I look at the content words and I realize that the student is not really talking about what they say they're going to talk about because there aren't any content words for the topic sentence. Here, it was about benefits. And there are lots of words that specifically relate to benefits, like save effort, save time, helps, attractive, reduces, well, reduces cost, help, universities accommodate, large numbers, remote learning, quality learning. So all these have to do with benefits. And ultimately, it helps the paragraph communicate what it needs to communicate. So in the end, remember, content words carry the message. They are an important part of how the reader creates meaning. So as the writer, you have to make sure that you're on track and you're using sufficient number of content words. And proofread for lexical chains. Proofread to make sure that the words that are associated with your paper run through like a chain of connected meaning. It's a very important aspect of your writing. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.